Well, here we are in our first stop in beautiful Wisconsin. Give us your name and your restaurant.
Chef Jeff Burst from Tavern on Rush.
Mark Marantonis from Cormac and Schmick's.
Chef Hans from Smith & Walensky.
We're here with Bob the Thin Sullivan on our little trip up to Wisconsin. What are we doing today, Bob?
Well, we're taking a nice tour of Rushing Waters, a premier trout that Plitt very proudly distributes down in the Chicagoland area. And off with little tiny fish, and we're going to go up and see the commercially available product that we're going to pull out of here and then take over to a kitchen and cook some up.
You guys ready?
Yep.
Let's go. We're here with Peter Fritsch, manager of Rushing Waters Trout Fisheries, is it? Or,
Fisheries and Company.
Fisheries and Company. And tell me what we've got down here and what's this?
Right in front of us here, we have an example of one of our 56 spring-fed ponds on the property, earthen banks. A pond like this will hold approximately 10 to 15,000 of the smaller fish, about 4 to 5 inches long. And right in front of us right here, we have one of our barrels with the feed. And these are the actual trout pellets right here. And if you want to throw a scoop
Hey,
in
why don't
there.
you guys throw some of that stuff in there? Watch these guys go nuts. Tell me about the temperature of this water.
This water is 50 degrees Fahrenheit year-round, about 2 million gallons a day. Right now, the in-source of this pond over here is about 200 gallons a minute coming in. So it's constantly going, it never freezes, it stays a constant temperature year-round, perfect for growing rainbow trout.
Hans is about to go over the edge there. He's going down. Tell me, a lot of ponds you see are like cement, like big pools. This is in a more natural setting.
Yeah, we're trying to keep things the way Mother Nature intended it, as natural as possible. We don't use any chemicals, algicides, herbicides. The algae in the water, what people call slime, those kind of things, that's all in nature, so we just leave it right in there.
As I understand, talking to most of the chefs, they actually prefer the taste of the fish that way.
It is by far a more natural taste.
Okay, so what's our next step here?
We're gonna go inside the hatchery building and we'll see some of the smaller fry, and we'll come back out and we'll work our way down to the bigger fish.
Okay, we've got a fishing run. I think I could even catch a fish here today. Come on, let's go.
Most people could.
Now, I'm looking at these tanks here. Tell me what's in here.
Right here you see our small rainbow trout fingerlings. These are about 3 months old, 2.5 inches long, and these were hatched right in this building from a fertilized egg approximately 2.5 months ago.
Now, these are from eggs of all the fresh fish that have been raised here for generations?
Actually, the eggs that we hatch come from a farm in Washington on the west coast. And all they do is produce trout eggs that are pre-fertilized, disease certified. They come to our farm, we hatch them here and raise them out.
Now, tell me, how many fish are in here?
This tank right here has approximately 25,000 trout. Now we're gonna go out and we're going to go to the other end of the spectrum. We'll see the harvest size fish, which is about a pound. And from this stage to that stage is about 16 months. So we harvest at approximately 20 months to a full-grown fish.
1, 2, boom! Oh! Sorry.
You got it.
Oh! Oh, he's got a bite. So here's the question.
I almost killed Hans.
We started a gag that Hans was going to catch a fish in 30 seconds, and Mark went up, and now Jeff's going to get up there. So far, we've broken 3 lines. We lost Hans in the tub once. I'm going over.
Ready, set, go. 10 seconds. Now you got... One fish, 1 injured chef. Mark, Mark, Mark. Right. Huh?
Here we go. This is, we have a name for this guy?
Isaac? You know, this looks more like a Vanessa.
A Vanessa. All right, this is a Vanessa. Come on, we're going to go cook this fish. See you later, dude. Bye. Boo, 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 boo. What we've got him doing in here now is the fish that we've just pulled out of the water. They're going to bone and they're going to fillet and clean up a little bit, and we're going to take them and go cook them. Why don't you give me an example of how you do a premium cut on a fish and tell me what exactly is it you do?
The premium cut? Well, here you can watch Dennis. Right now, he's taking first the gills come off. So the fish comes through the machine, the gills come off. The next part of the premium cut will be the head.
Then you take off the tail. Then the side fins come off, side fins come off. Make sure that the fish is relaxed so you can cut out the back of the dorsal. Take out the dorsal. And then if you cut it just right, then the neck will pull right out of there. Then you just come along and then you just pin bone it. Take the pin bone out. And then that's the premium cut.
Dennis, you ever done this before?
Oh, a couple 100 pounds, at least.
Pretty quick. All right, guys, if we're all set, let's go cook some fish. Now tell me about your fish here. What did you do?
The fish, we take it a boneless trout. You cut the head and the fins off. Then you grate potatoes. You can wash them a little bit in water, and lemon juice and water, and then you dry it with a little salt and pepper on. You paste it on the trout and put it in a Teflon pan, non-stick Teflon pan, make it nice and golden, put it on a little bit of a cookie sheet, finish it off in the oven, take it out, and like I said, serve it with bird noisette.
Mark, tell me what we got happening here.
This is olive oil in a pan. We're going to get it hot. I'm going to season my trout here. Salt and black pepper. Get a nice golden brown. While I'm doing that, I'm going to saute some of these mushrooms.
What ingredients are we going to put in here?
I just got some Dungeness crab meat from Washington State. I got some Oregon hazelnuts, some Washington shiitakes, kind of a Northwest statement.
Hello, I'm Chef Jeff from Tavern on Rush. Today I'm going to cook cilantro glazed trout with a roasted corn relish and a tortilla salad. I'm going to dip it in the cilantro oil, which has cilantro, little green onion, some cumin, lime juice. On the husk, I have iceberg lettuce, some fried tortillas, some cilantro, green onions, and like a cumin vinaigrette, which has cumin, olive oil again, chili powder, salt and pepper, little chili flakes. And then you take the salad, you put it right on top of that. After you cook it on one side, you want to baste it a little bit with more of the vinaigrette. That should be done. Take that right over. Place it against the salad. Roasted corn relish, which has roasted peppers, cilantro, green onions, avocado,